You gotta do space puns. I don't think I've ever done space puns. Hey!
Hello!
Hey,
Welcome back to Sea Monster by K!
That's not... You're not to see Monster YK. It's to see Monster YK. To see Sea Monster YK.
Welcome.
How are you guys doing? Let us know.
Today we're gonna do some nostalgia core. Did I say it right?
We took an autism ADHD test today. Just like by a professional, but, non-diagnostic.
Yeah.
Can I say your score?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, Fatima got, was it
26.
26 out of 60.
Mm-hmm.
And I got a 58 out of 60. The higher, the more autistic.
The more likely to be autistic.
The more likely to be autistic.
Yeah.
I got a max score on all but 2. And one of those was debatable.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
It was interesting.
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about things like that on videos and how it affects our art soon.
Yeah.
I think that would be really good.
Life, art affecting life.
Life, art, and the pursuit of happiness. All right. For some reason, this BuzzFeed article got, I don't know, sent to me.
Fatima's on the BuzzFeed newsletter.
Yeah. I don't know, like sometimes when you accidentally swipe right and like a bunch of websites pop up.
You mean like on your phone?
Yeah.
When you go to the Google News feed?
Yeah. I think that's where this came from. But I was like, I'll save that and I'll read it during a video and we'll have some nostalgia time.
Okay, I'm excited. What is it? Suck it to me. Is that too far back?
That is way too far back. 20.
What's our age?
What's that? Oh yeah.
What did they say? What were they not allowed to say when they would get slimed?
I don't know.
They weren't allowed to say slime.
What was that sound? They couldn't say I don't know.
Oh, or I don't know. Yeah.
They couldn't say I don't know, and then they couldn't say no.
No.
We should watch that. You guys notice it's on Paramount Plus?
Have you guys ever seen You Can't Do That on Television?
Yeah.
It's like an old Canadian show that Nickelodeon bought for syndication, and like it really got into the DNA of Nickelodeon.
And into the DNA of our young, impressionable brains.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
do you know how they slime people, Nickelodeon slimes people at the Children's Video Choice Awards? I forget what they're called. That's because of this show. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
How do you think they make the burgers? 22 rites of passage that literally every single 90s kid has experienced. So let's see.
So we're 90s kids in the way the first decade you can remember is your decade, right? So
right.
We were both born in the 80s, but we remember the 90s.
Yeah. Okay. This is, and then the log line, the tagline in quotes says, "This is the one rite of passage that no other generation will ever be able to understand."
Yeah, so I'm very suspicious. This kind of thing is so individual, right? Like, I've met people who are 15 years younger than me who were raised with no internet, didn't get the internet until they were 14. And that mirrors my experience being raised 15 years before them. So I think it can be really, these are averages, right?
Of course. Yeah. We want to see how accurate this is. So that's what we're testing.
Yeah, we're not saying this.
There's a little blurb here. Having grown up in the 90s, I will never forget so many quintessential millennial experiences, like racing to be the first to use the family computer so I could run my very important business, aka my Neopet shop. Recently, Redditor Pablo and the Honey asked, r/millennials community to share some of their generation's rites of passage. Here are the experience they mentioned. Okay, so this is crowdsourced.
Okay, yeah.
So that is very different from what they said. But yeah, let's get to it.
Yeah.
Will you keep a tally?
So this is from the Millennial subreddit.
Yeah.
As compiled by BuzzFeed.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the tally? Did we experience it?
Yeah.
FK. That's for me and you.
Yeah. 1. Being old enough to experience life before the internet and young enough to adopt it.
So I think this is really interesting because what does that mean, right? Like the internet existed for as long as we were alive.
Before the internet was in your life?
Yeah, so...
Yeah, I think so.
In the 80s, to use the internet, you were mostly in a college on the mainframe. But like email and stuff has been around since the early 90s. Or actually, it's been around since basically the beginning. But it was common even in offices. Or common. It was in offices and stuff in the early 90s. The web... The World Wide Web, I think, is a more accurate answer to this, which is like starts in 94 and becomes popular by 96 and 97. You can
right.
actually use it. So I think when they say the internet, they mean the web.
We talked about the autistic thing in this video, right?
I don't know. Why do you... Yeah, it was this one.
Yeah.
Why do you ask?
So yes, for both of us is the answer to this one. We both were old enough to experience life before the internet and young enough to adopt it.
And also young enough to adopt it is so disingenuous. I knew a lot of old people who were like super into the internet.
So in the discourse around that autism questionnaire that we took today, it was like, the secret question is, how upset were you at the vague wording of the questions?
It costs nothing to be specific.
That is not true. You know it's not true.
Oh, how did they get a picture of me?
Oh, you wish that was you. Look how regular his ears are sized.
Why is it? Is that a kitchen sink? Oh no, it's an open computer. So this really could be me.
This is the one rite of passage that no other generation will ever be able to understand.
So that also I find
it's foundational.
really disingenuous, because like the kids who like got a smartphone and were young enough to adopt it but old enough to like live without it are going to say the same things. Like no one else will be able to understand what it was like. It's just it's history repeats.
This one is not fun, but it's definitely true. Watching 9/11 happen on live TV at school.
Yeah, I was in one of the classes that did not watch it, which is probably good. It's probably a good thing.
So I was in gym when the first one hit.
Yeah.
So like I was outside, like running track or whatever. But then by the time the second one hit, I was in another classroom.
So I was in health, and we knew something had happened, but we didn't know what, because our health teacher was just like...
Yeah.
We used to call him the robot, so it's not surprising that he did not tell us anything, that he remained taciturn. And that class ended at 9/11, and I went out into the hallway, and we asked other people what happened, and they were like, plane hit the Twin Towers. Yeah.
So that's what was happening. Yeah. So I heard it from my gym teacher, and like, cause like as soon as we came in, like, we were like, people were saying it, and it was very confusing. And then the next class we had was AP European History. That's why our friends were talking about that when we were talking about it, because we were all together in that same class.
Not me. I don't know what I had next.
You were in that.
I wasn't part of the friend group yet.
Yeah.
It's not unlikely that I didn't just leave school.
Yeah.
That's right in the time period where I would have just been like, oh, I'm not staying at school. This is too much. And just signed myself out.
All right. Okay, back to some more fun more fun things.
Oh, each of us have one of those.
Yes. Playing Snake on a Nokia phone.
So I don't remember this, but I played Snake on like computers from the 80s and 70s all the time.
Yeah, I don't think I remember this. I'm pretty sure Casey played it on her phone.
Yeah, we didn't.
Sorry, I was trying to not say anyone's name.
Yeah,
she's cool with it though.
We did not have cell phones when we were young.
Quite true.
Neither one of us.
Yeah, so we had one friend who had.
We had one friend. So we're probably too old for this.
Yeah.
When we were young, even teenagers, cell phones were not yet ubiquitous. Even the regular phones were not yet everywhere. It was just really starting to get saturation.
There was definitely some Tetris on the TI-83 though.
There was Tetris on TI-83. There was Snake on the old Windows machines, but also on the old Macs. And then when the iPod came out, I got an iPod, first generation iPod, as a Christmas present from somebody, and probably my grandma. And that had Snake on it and Brick, and I played the crap out of that. Oh,
iPod, not iPod Touch.
No, just the original iPod. Okay. I think it had Snake. I think that's what I'm remembering.
Okay. All right. So we're both no on that.
Yeah.
Number 4, getting really good at typing because you liked a girl you only communicated with on AOL Instant Messenger. Okay, so like they're being a little specific, but yeah. Like I've posted video of me typing, and there are some people who are like, "Why do you type so fast?" And I'm just like, I'm typing something that I'm thinking about, not just like mindlessly typing.
Right.
And, like when I'm typing my book and stuff, like people are like, "What? Yeah, like you're typing so fast." And I was like, I grew up with AOL.
Yeah, definitely. I used MIRC, but I also used AIM and AOL, and we also had. Did you have typing in school?
I did have typing.
Yeah, so we had typing in school for like 3 years. I was not very good at typing in school, and then I took all the letters off of my keyboard. So I had to be good at it. I had the training. I had like the basic knowledge, but I couldn't apply myself. So I just took all the letters off, and like then you had to be good at typing.
Yeah, I don't even think I'm that fast.
What, do you know how many words a minute?
No, I think I've tried it probably like in the 70s.
So when I was on QWERTY, which I'm no longer, when I was on QWERTY, I was at 90 words a minute.
Yeah.
And that's considered very fast.
Yeah, that's what I would consider fast. But I think I'm probably at like 72 or something.
I'm about at 60 now that I've switched, but I don't have wristband anymore. It's totally worth it.
Maybe I'm at 60 now too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty slow.
I almost bought Typing for the Dead. It's a typing game just to like
funny.
practice and get better at typing.
But yeah, we definitely flirted on.
We spent a lot of time chatting to each other on AOL Instant Messenger, and I definitely got good typing because we talked so much.
Yeah, and like making those little @ roses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Roses.
Huh?
Yeah.
And the exclamation point bunnies. I sent you one of those recently. Number 5, learning to code at 14 to make your MySpace page look cool. Now, the coding thing, you're a yes.
I never scripted my Minecraft page.
Minecraft?
MySpace page.
So.
But I learned to code on MIRC also, had a scripting language. I learned scripting from there. But I actually learned to code before that. I was coding for just Windows on Visual Basic. And even before that, I learned just because it was interesting on QBasic. So I was coding since I was like 10 or 11.
And I don't think MySpace was around until college.
No, it was around in high school.
Did you have one?
Yeah.
I remember Zanga.
Don't you remember the top 8 or whatever it was?
Yeah, I remember that from college.
By college, Facebook was a thing.
Yeah, I didn't... Like, I had MySpace first, and then my school didn't have Facebook yet.
Yeah, MySpace was still a thing for when we were in college, but
Because I feel like I had Friendster for a hot second.
I never had Friendster.
And like, I feel like that was definitely college. I don't think it was high school.
Yeah, MySpace. My guess is MySpace is like 2001. Should we look it up?
Yeah, but like when did no, I don't want to know when it is. I want to know when we used it, and that's only a memory thing.
I used it when I was scripting on Merc. I definitely had a MySpace. Okay. When I worked at the bookstore, I had a MySpace, and I was 16. So that would have been 2001, 2000.
Okay, yeah. So I don't think I had a MySpace until college, but I do think I remember my Friendster maybe had a picture of me eating ice cream cake in Haley's house or Lauren's house as my profile picture. So that's a high school. But yeah, I really didn't think, because I remember having MySpace in college. I don't know. It's possible I had it and I just blocked it out.
What did you use? So I was already making websites before MySpace, right? Like that was like, it was cool to make websites from scratch when we were in school.
I sure did not learn how to code.
Outside of MySpace, yeah. No, you didn't. Oh. I'm going to give myself a check because...
Yeah, the idea is that like we learned stuff that like people can just like dummy themselves into.
Yeah.
No.
But not you.
Not me. Sick from school as a young kid, The Price is Right. Sick as a teenager, Maury. I would say, like, the sentiment, I kind of understand. My sister watched Jerry Springer.
So I remember being sick from school as a teen and Maury being on, and there not being anything else on TV, basically. Like, actually nothing else besides maybe soap operas and Maury.
Yeah, I had Nickelodeon, so I watched Nick Jr., like, no problem.
I only had broadcast television. Yeah. We had 3 channels.
Yeah.
So,
but you probably wouldn't have watched Nick Jr. as a teenager, right?
No, probably not.
Yeah, I think I watched like Allegra's Window and stuff.
Yeah, and I bet you sick from school as a kid, I bet you we did not have TV, because I don't think I had TV until I was, like, I know we sometimes did, but mostly we didn't have TV until I was like 12.
Yeah.
We had a Nintendo. I played Nintendo. Sick from school. I read a book or played Nintendo.
You're like Fred Savage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
7. Pressing the button 4 times to get an S. Okay. So this is with T9 texting.
Yeah, non-predictive T9 texting.
I do remember that.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah.
We had these types of phones. The iPhone didn't even come out. We had, because by the end of high school, we had cell phones.
Oh, yeah, no. I didn't. I had a cell phone.
I guess I didn't either. The next year. Yeah, same.
But then...
Actually, I came to visit you in college. I did not have a cell phone.
Yeah.
I didn't have a cell phone until 2 years out of high school. Until I was 21.
Okay, yeah.
And then I got that little Samsung.
Yeah, so the iPhone, the very, very, very first iPhone came out 3 years after we graduated high school. Is that correct?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. 3 years after we graduated high school.
So I would have gotten my phone basically right around then.
Yeah.
But it was just a flip phone.
Yeah.
Razr was still incredibly popular, even as the iPhone took off.
You know what was really popular when we were just graduating high school was the BlackBerry.
Loved a good BlackBerry.
Number 8, trying to play a video game, but the TV had to be on channel 3.
I don't understand trying in this sentence.
Yeah.
Like, knowing that to play a video game, the TV had to be on channel 3? Yeah.
This is just...
This feels like an adult wrote it, and they were confused.
Yeah, it's hard to...
A 60-year-old. Not an adult now, an adult from back then.
Okay, typing like this and putting a vague away message on your AIM profile, hoping your crush sees it. So, like, this is like with...
So, you know the SpongeBob meme where he's like, oh, yeah. And how you type like that, alternating caps in order to, like, sound obnoxious or to, like, give a certain tone of voice to the text. Back in the day, we used to type like that as a way to, like, be cool with our friends. It did not mean stupid. It meant...
Yeah, to be different, but, like, actually also exactly the same like everyone else.
Yeah, and then you would also put, like, like decorations on the front and the back of the text.
Mm-hmm.
And if
Yeah,
you were
like
really,
those little roses.
no, like like you do like underscore, comma, period, m dot, m dash, apostrophe, upper score. So it'd be like you'd make like a decoration
okay.
on either side. Or some people would do like period X,
it was like the
capital X.
original copy pasta.
Yeah, yeah. What do they call those? Macros? Sometimes?
Right.
Do we get checked
I said
for that?
yes.
I think I
that,
checked it. I don't know.
Getting chicken pox as a kid, not only getting it, but being actively infected in order to get it out of the way while it's safer. Okay. So then he went on all about the vaccine and stuff.
Yeah, so we are both children pre the chicken pox vaccine.
Yes.
But I never got chicken pox. I've been vaccinated since as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
Did you had chicken pox? I know you did.
Yes, I had chicken pox. I got it on my 6th birthday.
Dang.
And I gave it to my sister, who gave it to our sister. So yeah, we were trying to spread it around.
Yeah, it was a common thing. It's so the reason, the logic behind that, which you might not know now, was if you got it as an adult, it could be deadly.
Yeah.
It was incredibly debilitating and very dangerous, even for somebody in their 20s to get chickenpox. And so it was considered very important to make sure your children got chickenpox before they got too old.
Yeah.
So they would survive.
Mm-hmm.
Which feels crazy because, like, now. But I knew a person who got it when they were in their 30s, had chickenpox on the brain, had scarring, like was never the same. I knew somebody who got it in their 20s, and they were like, could not move for 2 weeks.
Wow.
In bed, like could not move, like had to be like fed basically.
Yeah.
Could barely feed themselves. Like,
yeah.
Really, really crazy stuff. Yeah, and then I just, not me.
Yeah. I had the cupcakes baked already.
Oh, for your
To bring
birthday.
in.
That's how I forgot. Do you guys still bring in cupcakes for birthdays? I don't know how old anybody is, but if you remember bringing in cupcakes for birthdays, or if you remember that they didn't do that, I would love to know.
Yeah.
Because I bet you they don't do that anymore.
Yeah, I wonder. I bet they do. 11. Calling the movie theater for movie times because they didn't have a website yet. Yes, I remember that.
I called before websites existed.
Yeah.
As mentioned earlier.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I wasn't calling the movie theater. I wasn't going
to. I was calling the movie. I knew the phone number for the movie theater since I was 8.
No, I called it, but not to go to movies, so that one of my siblings could go to the movies.
My father worked at the movie theater, so I got to hang out in the projection room. I went to the movie theater quite a lot. I would call the movie theater to get the show times for my dad, who would be like, okay, yeah, we can go to that one. So there's probably a big reason why I love movies and going to the movie theater, which I don't.
Who knows?
I don't really talk about it. Yeah.
12. Having to let the whole household know when you are planning to go online, so everyone can make their phone calls first. Yeah, I remember that.
I vaguely remember that. We were a multi-generational household. We lived with my grandmother, my mom, and lived with her mother. There was already 2 phone lines in the house. So when we first started going online, it was not a big deal.
Yeah, so you might be a no.
Yeah, I do remember.
Okay.
Because we then got rid of the second phone line for a little while.
Yeah, and then I remember it being a big deal if you didn't sign off when you were done.
Yeah, and then, but I was really, really into phone systems. Mm-hmm. And so I was constantly calling the phone. Oh my God, I really am autistic.
Yeah, let's go to the next one. Number 13, getting your ears pierced at Claire's. I don't remember that.
I remember people doing it, and I remember wanting to do it. Mm-hmm. I never got my ears pierced at Claire's.
Yeah. I got my ears pierced when I was a baby against my will.
I never got my ears pierced. I've had 9 piercings. I got them all done in New York City. Mm-hmm. At a legit tattoo parlor.
14, texting that 5-digit number to buy ringtones.
Did you ever do that?
No, I never did.
I never once bought a ringtone.
No, yeah. But I do remember making my own ringtones. That was a whole thing. 15. Someone causing tension in the friend group because they were bumped from someone else's MySpace top 8.
So
I don't remember that.
I do remember that, but I never did it. But it doesn't say you did it. So I'm going to put a mark on that. I definitely had people in my friend group who were like, did you see my top 8? And like trying to cause drama.
Yeah, I do not remember that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. 16. Getting a ridiculous email address that included at least one underscore and probably a 69 at the end.
You?
No, I never had a ridiculous email address, but I had a ridiculous password.
Oh, that's great. You should have a ridiculous password. No, yeah. I've lost my original Gmail, and it was really long.
Oh, yeah.
But I spent a lot of time trying to recover it. I do not know what happened. Google doesn't know what happened. It was before two-factor authentication.
Do you remember when you got it?
I got it as soon as you could. I got it. I was part of the initial...
No.
Invite only.
No, you changed your email. You had another one, and then you changed your email to this one. We were on the phone. I was in my dorm room, and we were like... And you were like, it's too much? And I was like, no, it's perfect. And my sister was visiting me, and she was like, I'm not emailing him if his email's...
Wow. I know Google is releasing emails addresses again, so I might be able to get that back. Could be fun to have.
Yeah, my email address is not crazy. Like, I still have the same email address from then, so I'm not going to say what it is, but it's not crazy.
Oh, yeah, we're blocking out that one, too, because I want to try to get it. We were early enough that, and we were old enough at the time, that we were like, we need to get words. Like, we're not doing numbers, we're not doing underscores, we're not doing anything silly. Like, if what we want isn't available, we will want something else. Because it needs to be, we understood already that this needs to be easily communicated.
My email addresses, like, back in the day were like, initial, last name or something, you know.
Mine were usually single words.
Number 17, burning mixed CDs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Every day, all day.
Yeah, of course. We both burned mixed CDs. He burned a mixed CD for me early in our courtship. And it was
We
great.
found it like 10 years ago. We listened to it.
I think for a video here, we should try to recreate that mixed CD.
Whoa.
I think it's going to be very hard, but I think it'll be worth it.
I have no memory of anything, like, at all, so it's gonna... We'll see.
But you will remember some songs if I'm like, I'm pretty sure this song was on it. Right?
Yeah.
There was like, it ranged from the theme song to Powerpuff Girls to Korn to Rites to Weezer.
She liked Weezer. I knew that. I put it on there. I wasn't into Weezer, but I liked some of their stuff because
yeah, now you love them. They're our band. Our first dance was to Weezer.
What's next?
Number 18. Falling asleep with Nickelodeon on your TV and waking up at 3 a.m. to Lowrider playing on the intro for George Lopez.
I think you have to be really young.
Yeah, this is way after us, I feel.
Nickelodeon for...
Like, our Nick at Night was I Love Lucy.
Yeah, or, I Dream of Jeannie or Bewitched or Green Acres or something like that. Yeah, we didn't have that, so no.
Yeah, that's a no. Having a virus-riddled PC due to all the music you downloaded on LimeWire. No, we weren't dumb.
Yeah, I downloaded music on IRC, pre-LimeWire, pre-Napster. Before all of that, there was a vibrant music sharing community well before it became popular.
Number 20, calling your friends on the home phone and having to talk to their parents first. Also, having all of their numbers memorized. Yes,
yeah,
that's
of course.
A definite yes for both of us. We both.
Hi, this is Christopher. Is blank there?
Yeah, we both talked to each other's parents more than we ever wanted to. I mean, not now.
Her parents, I would call, and her parents...
talking to my mom now.
Yeah. I would call, and her parents would be like, they would not say anything. You'd be like, hi. They'd be like, hello? And I'd be like, hi, this is Christopher. Is Fatima there? Fatima!
That one I really agree with.
Mm-hmm.
21, going to Wet Seal and buying your first thong underwear and hiding it from your mom. No, neither of us. I don't even know where there was a Wet Seal.
I'd never heard of Wet Seal until just now.
Okay, being told you'd never have a calculator on your person and having a full computer on your wrist.
I think we can both say no to this because we do not wear smartwatches. So that's presumption. They could have just said having a full computer in your pocket. We would.
Yeah, the calculator. I don't think I was told about.
Of course you were.
I was.
Every math teacher was like, "You need to learn this. You're not going to have a calculator in your pocket."
But I was like.
So was I. Yeah, we were both in advanced math.
You know, I went to a one-room schoolhouse, so I was the only kid. Okay, that's it. What did we score?
I got 14. You got 10.
Why did we get so little? Well, yeah, I guess...
Because this was written by somebody who was born in 1992.
Yeah, someone born in 1992 and someone born in 1960 somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was crowdsourced. Like the...
well, yeah, it was crowdsourced, but then they picked ones.
The definition of
them, right?
millennials always changing. But
when we were young, millennial meant like born between 1987 and 92. It was like very small, and then it's grown and grown and grown since then. Like,
What are you doing?
I was looking at the subreddit where they got this from.
It's 10:09. You said we had to be done by 10.
Well, good night.
Thank you so much for watching. This was a fun little jaunt.
Let us know what millennial cringe thing you think is a rite of passage that you remember.
Yeah.
90s kids.
What was the most accurate rite of passage that we said today?
Yeah, if you're a 90s kid, let us know what you remember. If you're Gen X, let us know like what you remember because you probably have a better memory than we do at the time.
If you're Gen X, let us know why we're stupid and why we can't afford a house.
Don't put that on Gen X. If you're Gen X, let us know what your little siblings' rite of passages were because they're going to be millennials and you're gonna know better. You're gonna be older.
Yeah.
Than when we were doing this crap.
If you're Gen Z,
let us know what's a new rite of passage for you.
If you're Gen Z, how are you doing? You guys doing okay?
Yeah, we're with you. If you're Gen Z, we're with you. We support you.
All right, thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Meow.
Let's see how crazy I am now, Nixon. Sock it to me.